experience for me is, I guess part of my recovery has been to trust my experiences, to know and to know that I'm trustworthy. And as a foundation then to be able to see more complexity and so I guess what I'm...
How do you come to know somebody else is trustworthy? How does anyone come to know that another person is trustworthy after this?
I really think it comes from you knowing who you are, not the other way around. It comes from you regaining, again, your belief in yourself. It's not gone. It's just been fragmented. You know, your work is to bring it back together again. You haven't lost it. And so my sense would be that the more that you connect again with this thing that we're all connected to and believe it, that you'll gain a lot of that stuff back.
But I guess I think so much that our strength comes from healing relationships. And if I can't, it's so hard for me to know how to, it's just, I feel like I've been doing so much trying to do it, and that if someone is trying to help me, I can't really tell how to, I just can't tell. I'm so afraid that I'm going to trust somebody that's going to just end up further hurting and abusing me somehow. Just like, I want it.
So it's hard for you to get help that you would
I don't
normally
know.
get in
It's
the
like
situation.
I don't know. I don't know if this is someone trustworthy, or if I'm being stupid. If it's like my wires are all messed up, and I'm gonna, because I've gotten on this repetition compulsion cycle where it's like everything I've chosen is repeated the trauma over and over and over and again, professionally, personally, in every way. And it's like, okay, if I just get off of that, it means I don't interact with any people, which is what, kind of has been the process. It's like I'm just getting off, nothing. But I need to get on to move forward, and I need to have people, I need to have healing relationships. But when it seems like this is a healing relationship, then I think, this is the wire is crossing here, and this is going to be bad.
Yeah, it's totally difficult from my experience of having boundaries shattered and sense of betrayal, all this stuff, to rebuild. And to me, that's what the process is rebuilding on a different ground. So I don't discount at all the difficulty, the reality of not knowing. I think that is part of the process of seeing the ways that the image I have, there's a movie a long time ago regarding Henry. Harrison Ford, right? Yeah. The message was, right, only men can only become good if you shoot them in the head, I think was the line of that movie. But he had to go through this whole rehabilitation thing, and in the hospital, first he was helpless. He needed to be supported because he was not in any way independent. And then, I guess in the hospital stage, maybe I'm just remembering this, making it up, but a patient, when they're in pain, they can reject the caregivers. They can fight back and be nasty to people who are helping them. And in a sense, undermine their own recovery because that's just what they're doing. And then...
Say that last part again.
Well, it is a person in pain, a person in recovery, can sometimes lash out at others and reject the care and the good advice and all the things that people are doing for them. Right? And in that way even undermine their own recovery because they're not working with that help. And then at some point, the patient, in it's to make choices about their own diet, about their own lifestyle, and rebuild the things, and get into self-care, a healthy life, right? And then ultimately, live and create and do something, do new things, whatever. But I think there is a rebuilding process, emotionally, interpersonally, related to this kind of trauma and abuse. So it's profound betrayal, profound harm. So, it sounds like you're in the path. You're definitely in the process, and you're doing the work that is, I don't know a way to sidestep. I'm all about shortcuts, and I know it is a process. And I'm not totally all done with the process. I don't think anybody is.